What if switching wasn't allowed in BFDIA? I was recently rewatching BFDIA, and, I mean, it's pretty nifty how the teams form in episode 1. I mean, look at these teams. Come on, you don't think some good dynamics are going to come from this? Match trying to be with Pencil, but having to stay with Donut. Coiny and Fiery fighting again. I mean, how could this not be cool? And then everyone switches sides. And you're left with the teams that we all know. Woe Bunch and No Name. But what if the contestants couldn't switch? What if these teams stayed the way they were for the entire show? While it would lead to the loss of the Free Smart Supervan and this one part of the BFB intro, I think otherwise this change would be nothing but beneficial to the success of BFDIA. I feel like one of the complaints of the season must be Woe Bunch. It's too small. Plus, having the teams the way they are would create some very cool dynamics, like I mentioned earlier. So, let's see what would happen. The teams we're using are these ones. I'll call them the newbies and the veterans, names that Match might object to, but everyone else will be fine with. On the veterans are Golf Ball, Tennis Ball, Fiery, Rocky, Teardrop, Needle, Spongy, Pencil, Ice Cube, and from Woe Bunch, Coiny, and Pin. On the newbies are Donut, Fries, Puffball, Book, Balmy, Ruby, Gelatin, Yellowface, Nickel, Dora, and Match. Okay, first episode. The challenges will all be the same. Tug of War contest. Donut tries to get his team to participate, but Match doesn't want to cooperate. This starts a drama between them that lasts for the rest of the season, and will have lasting effects into future seasons. On the veterans team, Pencil says Spongy can't participate since he's too ugly or something. The non-Spongy hating members of the team object, but wait, there are none. Anyways, despite this, and Pencil not really trying, characters like Teardrop and Needle help pull the veterans over the edge. Get it? And Rocky barfs on Donut just for good measure. Wait, Rocky stopped being able to vomit in the BFDI finale? Well, he does in BFB, so get over yourself. Episode 2. Puffball wins the prize, obviously. You might be thinking that Donut would lose, but I think Donut's debacle with Match would get him a bit more support. And honestly, he only lost in episode 2 because he was on a team with Coiny and Pin. Thanks, switching rules. I think the easy vote here is Dora. So away she goes. Challenges to make Yoyle stew. A lot of things that happen on Team No Name predominantly involve the contestants on the newbies, so Fries' Get Digging and Gelatin and Puffball's trip to Yoyleland play out roughly the same, except that Donut's ordering them around instead of Golf Ball. As for the veterans, Coiny and Pin plant their Yoyle seeds, while Pencil brings Bubble back with a bubble blower. This is normally where Book and Ruby join the alliance, but since they're on the newbies, Pencil instead considers Needle and Teardrop. Both agree, and while I would love to start some sort of Teardrop breaks the alliance down from the inside thing, that would have never happened in the original show, and that's just my Teardrop bias talking. Every other member of the team is ordered by Golf Ball to build a giant bowl, which they do. Meanwhile, over Evil Canyon, Gelatin says,
"There isn't enough room up here,"
and pushes Donut, Book, and Match off of Puffball. Insert scene with Evil Leafy chasing them through the forest, and Match dies. When Donut and Book get back, Pencil accuses them of killing Match, and the Alliance agrees to hate Donut forever or something. Gelatin and Ruby run into Leafy in Yoyleland, but collect the oil berries and return home to be combined with the ingredients Fries said were
probably, underground.
One of Leafy's knives hits the bowl of the veterans, and all their Yoyle stew leaks out, putting them up for elimination by default. In the original, TV actually judges their things, but I like this better because this way that one part with the knife actually means something. Episode 3. There's a scene where Ice Cube is added to the alliance as an alternate. Coiny or Pin wins the prize. This is a hard choice, but I'm going to have to say Spongy gets eliminated. Golf Ball and Teardrop are both much closer to the bottom than anyone else, though. The challenge is to destroy the bugs. A bunch of people get poisoned, Profile uses flamethrower, and Bommy explodes, putting the veterans up for elimination again. Evil Leafy in the end scene. Episode 4. While Golf Ball would probably lose here, I'm going to pull the TDHPRC thing, meaning Teardrop both receives the prize and is eliminated. Rip Teardrop. The challenge is to make Dream Island. Golf Ball takes the veterans to her underground factory or something, and the newbies... Actually, I'm not sure what the newbies would do here, since all the members of Woe Bunch are on the other team. But since the veterans have lost twice in a row, I'll just say the newbies don't come up with anything, lose the challenge. Episode 5A. Puffball wins the prize, and who would get the most dislikes here? Probably Yellowface. Anyways, challenge is to reach the summit of Yoyle Mountain. Pencil's alliance unofficially splits with the rest of the veterans, and they all pile into their van of no particular name. Match tries to go with them, but Donut holds her back, which she gets upset about a bit. The rest of the veterans start walking, while the newbies all hitch a ride on Puffball. Pin gets tired of hopping and stuff. Gelatin pushes Donut off of Puffball because
There isn't enough room up here.
Oh, no, Gelatin, no.
Puffball has to go down to get Donut. Donut encounters Pencil's alliance in their van, who try to kill him as revenge for when he quote-unquote murdered Match. But before they can, Evil Leaf eats all of them, and then also the people flying on Puffball. That's how it goes, right? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I've already wrote this entire script. I'm not changing it. 5B. It's a game. I want to say that Match and Book join up with the rest of Pencil's alliance, and the other newbies just kind of die. Anyways, now it's 5C. Something about buttons. Cut to the veterans who fall into the evil canyon, apparently. I'm just going to kill them all off, since Pencil would need to recover them to win the challenge. Oh, except for Tennis Ball, since he'd probably just bounce out. Cool, now we're at the final 6 of BFDIA.
My chances of winning just tripled.
Except here comes Fiery Speaker Box, and it's cranking time. 5D and cranking. For 78 days. The HPHPRCC almost explodes or something, and then the veterans recover all their members. As Pencil's alliance piles into their super van, Book asks if she can recover her team, but Pencil tells her no. The rest of the episode plays out roughly the same as it does in the original, except without the scene with Yellowface. Actually, the newbies accidentally freeze Nickel, thinking he was Coiny, and I'm only saying that so that putting Nickel and Coiny together still happens. Hey, it's already 5E. Pencil's alliance reaches Yoyleland, Pin and Needle make bank, Puffball takes a wrong turn, and the newbies end up in Davenland. More things happen, and Pencil is sawed in half by her alliance. Pencil's alliance races the newbies to the top, but Fire Speaker Box tells them the summon's even higher than they thought. Meanwhile, the rest of the veterans finally catch up. Pencil knocks Bomby off of Puffball, but he explodes and kills the rest of Pencil's team in the process. Now both teams have to recover members and go back down the mountain. Newbies get their first recover Bomby and start to fly up. But just as they reach the top, Puffball realizes she's actually supposed to be some kind of annoying 5-year-old, and makes her team lose. One annoyingly long montage later, the veterans win this year-long episode. Oh yeah, and Bubble is not a tree. And then BFDIA got cancelled. Obviously, Puffball would lose the elimination, and I think Gelatin would get the prize, but it doesn't really matter. We're into IDFB. I guess I could keep going as if it wasn't cancelled, but then this video would be 5 times longer than it already is. In case you're wondering, the people still in the game were Golf Ball, Tennis Ball, Fiery, Rocky, Needle, Pencil, Ice Cube, Coiny, and Pin, Donut, Fries, Book, Bomby, Ruby, Gelatin, Nickel, and Match. Do with that what you will. Maybe continue from there. Probably not, though. Okay, I think that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed watching, maybe consider checking out some of my other Object Share content. I've got a really popular video analyzing the theories of famous BFDI theorist Object Cited, and I've also got some object shows of my own. I would especially like to nominate Marbles. It's one of my favorites. Link is in the iCard. With all that said, I'll be seeing you, hopefully, with my next upload.